Continuing along with my comparison of Polychromos 24, Faber-Castell, and then Prismacolor 24. In this second video, I'm not sure how many videos it's going to take me because the way my camera works, it works in 15-minute increments. One of these days I'll do longer videos. I think I'm going to start using my phone pretty soon. So when I look at these two sets, there are two colors in each in the red purple range that are different, that belong to each one, and these are the ones where I would say if you combine these two, you would get completely different completely different pencils. So for example, there really isn't a peach in Polychromos 24, and there isn't a pink, and there isn't a there really aren't any violets that I can tell when I look at the range. There's magenta, and there's like the reddish browns or the brownish red range, but really and I thought there were two Prismacolor and two Polychromos, but I was wrong. It's really four Prismacolor. So actually, in this case, these four pencils, I don't think I can find a match. So there's no pink that I can tell. And to guide you, the 100s are all and 200s are all Polychromos. So these three rows and this row. So really, maybe the 121, but that's kind of like a vermilion, and that would go with a Prismacolor 922. So I think these four pencils, and I'll swatch them because for the sake of completion, I think they're really unique to Prismacolor. And I was keeping a count in my other sheet. I was keeping a count here so far of what I think is what I would call unique amongst the colors that are found in these two sets. So now I'm going to move to these four and say that these are unique, and I'm going to put a 4 on them, which are really pink, peach, Parma violet, and mulberry. Okay, and I'll swatch them for the sake of completion, but really they're found in the Prismacolor 24, and they don't have a match in Polychromos 24. And I'm not going crazy on these swatches because they're sort of like one and done anyways, but they're really for completion. And these are all Prismacolor, of course. And this is 939, this is 929, this is 1008, and then 995, and they're basically out of range because we've kind of discussed whether they are duplicative or not. So then now I have 3 reds remaining. Just going to check my ranges. 3 reds from Prismacolor and 4 reds from Polychromos. So I'm going to do poppy red from Prismacolor, which I would have called vermilion. Okay, so this is 922. Then I'm going to pick these two. I'm going to say Polychromos 121. I'm sorry, yeah, Faber-Castell 121. definitely a different red. So I would not say this is a duplicative color. Okay, and then just making sure we put it to the side to make sure I've got it. So that was 121, and then this is 219. And I would say these are three different reds. Okay. Then when I look at these four, let's put crimson red in the middle in here. This is Prisma 924. Okay, and then this is Faber-Castell 225. Interesting. I would have called this a reddish brown or a brownish red. And then Prisma, one of my favorites, 937 for Prisma. Tuscan red, which I always wear out in my current working stash. These colors look very similar. And then magenta 133 from Faber-Castell. Now, how does this match up with mulberry? Didn't I have mulberry here? Let me look back at my chart. Sorry, I hit the tripod. I already have mulberry out 995 as unique. I said it was unique. Is it? Is it really unique? Yeah, it sure looks like it. So I would have said, I think I want to know how different these two colors are. But boy, these three are in a group. So I'm going to say, I already counted this one. So we have two more reds that are different. Those two. Then between Prisma 924, Faber-Castell 219. Yeah. And then 225, 133, and 937 are on one side. This one's fine. And then 922 goes away. And so does 121. Yeah, so does 121. So really these two need to go head to head. So this is Crimson Red from Prismacolor and Deep Scarlet from Faber-Castell. So this is Faber-Castell. This is Prismacolor. Very similar. This is Prisma, Faber-Castell, more Faber-Castell. I'm going to call these very close. So I think from these two I would say they're as good as one more red. And then from these three, let's find out. Let's do it this way. This is 225. Well, these are very different, of course. They're from the same set, 133. I think these two are one. I would call that one color, and I would call this another color. So I think I'm going to add to the reds two more. So we're up to 7 here, and we're up to 9 here. Yeah, so we're up to 16 so far. Okay, 16 so far. And I'm going to stop there and do blues and greens and browns in another video.